Glad tidings to you.
Okay, let's get in here and let's see. We invite him to join a coalition. We could. I don't know that Yuan Shu would approve. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't approve it yet. Let's do a couple things then. Let's get Liu Bei pulled up in the negotiation screen again. Negotiate.
Glad tidings to you.
And let's manipulate to the positive. So we're gonna make Liu Bei like us more. I mean, he already likes us pretty good. It's just trending down a little. So let's get this done. It says you're not you're negotiating, so we just issue the declaration here. He's gonna like us more.
Gladdening to hear.
And then let's go up here to Yuan Shu.
Welcome, friend.
Manipulate him in the positive towards Liu Bei. They're kind of neutral right now. There we go.
They can aid me.
So I'm going to try and make the two of them like each other more so that we can potentially get an even bigger coalition going. I want to have enough power that we can survive the onslaught of a larger faction if need be. I think that puts us in a pretty good shape here. We can end this turn. Probably wouldn't hurt to rebuild my Jade mine. Thanks a lot. Dang jerks. Yuan Shu. The Han Empire's up to. They're like going on a pleasure cruise down the river.
Not be your enemy.
Yeah, I mean, I may want their land, honestly. So I'm just going to reject it. They're not a large faction that I'm very concerned with. Xiahou Dun. His relationship has deepened with Xiahou Yuan. Let's see, replenishment is pretty painfully slow right now. Let's keep moving towards this livestock farm. The folks who took it are still there, and they are going to be pretty weak, even though they'll have the garrison from that town. I think we can take them down. Lady Bian has leveled up here. Don't really have anything to give her right now in terms of those. Let's take a look at the skills. Neither one of these really help her at the moment with what she's working on. Instinct, faction support. Only if this character's Prime Minister. Well, that seems kind of pointless right now. I'll just go with mobility, even though that's also kind of pointless right now. How about that? Go ahead and run an upgrade here at Chen. Spend a little bit of that money that we made off of Yuan Shu. Okay. This leaves us in a good position to retake our farmland. I really hate this. This thing pops up from time to time in campaign. It's really kind of just dumb. Is there something you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, by the way, we're going to take away a bunch of I wish this, rather than, like, I don't know. You see, this isn't really even a good story. Your general has a reputation for discipline, but has recently started taking sadistic pleasure in the punishment. What history of discipline? What punishment? I wasn't given any option about a story for punishing my troops. If this was a result of a choice I made from a dilemma that popped up, I think this would make more sense. But it's like, this just randomly pops up. It's like, hey, by the way, we know you're playing Legendary, but we just wanted to put this in here where you're going to lose 10 public order. Alright. You could have just said it that way rather than trying to dress it up with some words there. I'm going to starve these chumps out. Make them come at me. That way I don't have to worry about attacking them, you know, in like a defensive stance or anything. Lady Beyond is unhappy. She probably wants a higher court position. She can just stuff it for now.
Battle is not always the answer.
Who's he at war with? I want to understand why he wants military access. Is to go after her Yeet? I don't really care if he goes after them. I wonder if I could break my trade partnership with Loot. I'd really rather trade with one of these larger factions. I don't know if it'd be worth more to me or not. Maybe I'll get the opportunity. I mean, I don't have any love of Her Yi, and it wouldn't be bad for Liu Biao to like me more, or Liu Biao.
Foundation to build upon.
So maybe we'll cooperate. Alright, I figured that they would come back after me. They're going to have their garrison, which is what's bolstering their numbers up and making them look considerably stronger by numbers, but since their commanders aren't the same quality,
we march now
and
for
the cavalry,
greater than ourselves.
they're gonna be suffering.
They are a blight on all of China.
They are gonna be
Now,
suffering.
Draw your weapons. Battle is upon us.
Agreed. Let us draw the weapons. Let's get our forces drawn up here. I'm gonna continue to kind of use the same standard type formation I've had here, except I think one difference might be here. I'm going to go ahead and put one saber cav and one spear cav on each flank. The spear cav can clean out enemy cav if necessary, and then the saber cavalry will be used to clear out enemy skirmishers. Or here, hold on, I did that wrong. Okay. Still put these guys up in front. I like using my leaders as kind of a distractionary force. In case y'all hadn't noticed, it's actually pretty effective. Helped us a lot in that last battle, keeping the crossbows busy. The AI won't fire all of its ammo off at you on Legendary, but it doesn't mean that taking your leaders forward is a bad move. You can usually get them to make a move that's not ideal for them. You do want to keep your cavalry out of range of their archers, though, because they will target your cavalry. They just don't typically target your lord. See, it's kind of bait here. So we got him to even pop an ability there. Chumps! See if we can bait their cavalry into an attack here, too. Ooh, yeah, come on out here, bud. Come on. Come on, Wang. Actually, want to avoid that G militia right now. See if we can lure Wang out here. If he's got that G militia right there with him, I don't think that I want to take that engagement. I'll swing my cavalry wide. Hopefully outside of archer range. Let's pull Wang back here a little further. Alright, now let's attack Wang. I'm going to pull back outside of that archer range. See their archers getting pulled way out of position there? I'm going to do two things. I'm going to act like I'm going to charge that G militia. I am going to go ahead and go after their lord now. Start targeting archers. Get some... Need this cavalry over here. Some haste. Now we're going to swing back around out of that. There we go. See Cao Cao's ability. Our archers are getting slaughtered. My cavalry was a little too far out of position there, so poor management on my part. But now we've got this G militia pulled out of position. And my sword cavalry is in a great position.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards?
Let's keep chasing these guys. I'm gonna bypass the sword infantry and go rear charge some of the enemy infantry. My leaders aren't doing a good job of staying connected to Wang. Like I said, just bypass this infantry there. My two saber cavalry are engaged. I hate how infantry is basically the same speed as cavalry in this game. I really hope that they will adjust the cavalry speed. If that means that they need to adjust some of the damage, because I know damage is in some ways kind of tied to speed with the cavalry, then that's fine. But right now, cavalry definitely feels too slow for me. I mean, the charge power it has is great, and it's quite nice. But the cavalry itself just feels painfully slow. Alright, yeah, our cavalry is absolutely chewing apart all this bow. Let's pull this tiger and leopard cavalry out of these fights. They're getting a little bit bushwhacked. How is Wang Lang not dead yet? He won't duel us. Getting pretty frustrated with little Johnny Lives a lot over there. Let's hit Yufan here. I'm going to take this mounted saber militia, do a rear charge. I'm going to take the rest of my cavalry, see if we can hit their strategist. Get kind of a death blow here. And then this G militia ought to be pretty ripe for a target. Alright, that G militia is headed straight towards us. Let's pull through our own troops. Got a nice wedge charge coming in here. It should be pretty painful hit on the... Oh yeah, we crushed that G militia there. Absolutely crushed it. Happened to my other cavalry unit. Okay, right here. Crush these guys. Let's move over. Alright, Cao Cao, I mean, I gave you guys one job. I guess I'll accept his dumb duel. He's gonna rout before he even fights me. Got wrecked. Get wrecked, noob.
You lack the strength to defeat me. Your words are as pathetic as you are.
Alright, Cao Cao, get over here. I'm gonna run down some of their forces. Yeah, run them down. Run them down. Run that down. Use Cao Cao's ability. There we go. Put that guy out of his misery. Xiahou Dun has emerged victorious. And these guys are paying a price. Chase down some of this archer militia, spear warriors, G militia. I'm going to try and chase down some of these troops. I'd like these enemies to be as dead as possible. Yeah, I gave you an order. You can go ahead and follow it through there if you'd like. Get rid of most of that saber militia. This Xiahou Dun just doesn't want anything to do with this attack. He just keeps giving up on it. Let's claim victory. I think we cleaned up enough of their troops on the way out of there. Oh man, the cavalry kills in this campaign.
My ambition
Unmatched.
is coming to fruition.
What's the matter, Wang?
I value true talent.
Wang Lang. That's what you get for taking my farmland and being at war with me when you knew it wasn't a good idea. You knew it wasn't a good idea. So we could spend 1,000 to disease enemy forces. I'd rather not, because I just don't really care right now. Want my farm back. Can I demand? Yeah, I can. Let's surrender. Freaking crap. I feel like the auto-resolve is going to screw me over a little, but I don't feel like fighting this.
It is just as it should be.
Lost 169. That seems a little bit much, but whatever. So we've reclaimed our livestock farm, which we need. We need the food. I've got them tax exempt, which is why I wasn't getting any food there. Unexempt the taxes, make a little money. I forgot that I had tax exempted them on the last episode. Probably should have unexempted that because we were all the way up to 100% public order. So let me explain the mistake I made there. When you tax exempt, which was the right choice in the last episode to make sure they get up higher, and then look at this, minus 10 local characters. Thank you very much, Creative Assembly.
A shameful display!
Yeah, that's right, it's a shameful display. Random penalties on me, like that I don't have enough to deal with in a legendary campaign.
I do not forget a kindness or favor.
Yuan Shu is still not interested in Liu Bei joining. Opinion on this idea. I like how they've added this, and it helps you understand what the AI is thinking, but it's like, opinion on this idea. It's still pretty vague. Why is your opinion of this idea negative? I like the top, 3.2 military strength, okay, he likes that. He wider diplomatic bag, he likes that. Distance, like, he's not very far away from him, so I guess that's why it's a small negative factor, but like, opinion on this idea, okay. Alright, whatever. Thanks a lot, Yuan Shu. I thought you were supposed to be the big coalition builder, man. Leave it to Cao Cao to do all the real work, apparently. Wow, Yuan Shu is moving a lot of troops to the south, and then Runan has, Liu Biao has moved in there. I want to make sure that Liu Biao does not make friends with Yuan Shu.
Joy to see you.
And they probably already did while I wasn't looking. Yeah, they're a trade partner. I'm going to try and negatively impact their relationship. I don't want these two to be friends.
Regretful news.
Try and continue to manipulate that. We had a lot of credibility that we could use towards it as it is. Let's see, our tree is expanding here. Building upkeep. I don't know that I need any of that right now. I definitely want to have crossbowmen. These are repeating crossbowmen, which would be fun to mess with. I haven't really messed with them. This will give us archers rather than just archer militia, which would also be handy, but we have to build like a school or an inn in order to unlock that. What do we get here? Saber cavalry, mounted archers, lance cavalry, Jade dragons. Holy crap, that'd be nice, but that's a long ways down the tree. Same thing here with the Azure dragons. Heavy repeating crossbows are up there. Suppression, missile attack. Would be cool to have some of these units. Income from industry, not worried about that right now. Let's go ahead and start unlocking some of this agriculture tree down here. Okay. And another turn.
Offer you a chance for honor.
Request my military support against Huang Shao. I know that that is the Yellow Turban faction to the north of me. I want to take his money. I don't really intend to go offer a lot of military support. And it's not likely that Huang Shao would... I mean, he could come through here and try and attack me some. It should be annoying. But I do want to cooperate with Yuan Shu. At least for now.
Your acceptance gives us joy.
But I'm definitely going to focus on getting rid of what was Wang Lang faction. Oh crap, they're probably all just going to go straight south towards me. Boy, Yuan Shu doesn't want anybody else in this coalition. He likes me. He just has a bad opinion on this idea.
As you prefer.
It's not as I prefer. You gotta go talk to Yuan Shu, Mr. Coalition Builder. Doesn't want anybody in his coalition. Won't share his reasons. Alright. Oh, Quang. Yeah, that's actually not good. They just made a peace treaty with Liu Dai. But, I mean, they'd still have to come through close to Yuan Shao's lands. I don't know that it's super likely that they're going to try and get me like that. Replenishment's taking absolutely forever. Just frustrating. We need to recruit some more troops. Let's hit recruit here. Or, yeah, we could go ahead and bring in another retinue. That would certainly make us quite a bit more powerful to have another champion in the army here. I think he's champion, isn't he? It says Vanguard, my bad. Vanguard. Bring in a couple of Lancer militia. I'd honestly really rather just have more infantry at this point, and I may swap over some of his retinue. He may be actually better at commanding the cavalry, even if he doesn't recruit at all. How much does it cost? It's gonna cost me 2,200 to get this guy. I think it's worth it right now, but let's just immediately swap these units. Some G militia or Saber militia would be quite handy. I'm thinking G militia. Let's have a little bit extra all-round units here. Probably wouldn't hurt me to have more archers either.
Answer your request.
Let's take a look at our character here. Enables mighty knockback, causes extra damage when knocking back enemies. Well, that's good. Might be a good one to support our cavalry then, and then leave Cao Cao near the infantry where he can use that ability to buff melee evasion. I feel like that would be the more appropriate spot for Cao Cao. Archer militia is not very great, but it's cheap. There we go. Go ahead and strengthen up my army a little bit. It's going to take it forever to muster. 5 more prestige. That's a decent bit more income we're going to pick up from this too. Let's go ahead and end this turn.
Path is clear. Join with us.
Wang Quang. How come I don't have like an opportunity to look at it closer and see who it is? Now it's like telling me my opinion of this. We share mutual enemies. I'm sure, whatever. Let's build a coalition, bud. I wish you would do it with Liu Bei. Turd.
We offer you peace. Take it or die.
Oh, you want peace, do you? Oh, I see. Want peace? Nah, no.
We expected gratitude.
Yeah, well, you expected wrong. Expected wrong, lady.
Let us draw up plans.
Huang Shao signed a peace treaty with Liu Bei. That's not good, because that'll probably just make remain hungry, ancillary, discourses of states. Okay. Gain that ancillary, which I suppose that I could put to use on Cao Cao, since he can fully take advantage of it. Go ahead and equip that, and then got this. I could put the satisfaction, this lady here, to kind of shut her up a little, because these two guys are, yeah, they're pretty satisfied right now. This guy not so much. Let's go to details here. Accessories. Let's put this one on for him. And then let's go ahead down here and see if we can, it's not much, but we'll put this on her. Let's go back over here. Nothing we can equip in terms of followers. There wasn't much, but puts her satisfaction just a hair higher.
Demands merciless actions.
Good food income right now.
Summon my advisors.
Basic replenishment rate, population, military supplies.
Chaff must be promptly excised.
Alright, let's take a look at Cao Cao's abilities. I thought we already put on the range block chance for cavalry. Am I crazy? I could have sworn we already had that on. Did I click reset by accident or something? Maybe I put it on a different general.
You grant me a kindness in calling. Welcome, my lord.
I'm probably just crazy and I may have put it on a different general. No? Sure wasn't. That's weird. I could have sworn I put that on. Folks, am I crazy? I must be crazy.
Restore authority.
Restore authority. I will restore authority. Souse out. In your name. Alright, we've got a march on Pingqing. Make a regular payment to Kongrong in exchange for a non-aggression pact. Trade partners, Liu Bei, Gongsun Run. I don't know why I really need to be negotiating this with him right now. What's his attitude towards my ally? Yuan Shu. Why did it show me his attitude towards him? That'd be nice to have that over here. Whatever. I don't want to pay him. It's not that much, but I don't want to pay him. Reject. You can make a better deal than that, bud. Come back when you're more desperate.
Let us draw up plans.
Hey, formed a coalition. Now that's not entirely unexpected.
Under one banner.
Birds of a feather there. Both a yellow bird.
Chaff must be promptly excised.
Yeah.
I cannot.
They've got a pretty weak garrison right now. Let's push.
You will not bend, so you will break.
Why when I'm busy every time? He's gonna walk across my lands right now because I'm as far away as possible. This is why he's declaring war. And I figured I would have longer than this. I mean, if it was me, I'd be getting penalized. We're gonna call for aid for sure. Try and make Yuan Shu pay for that. Oh, look at this! I was like, surely they won't come to my lands.
Our family grows larger.
Wang Quang wants a marriage between Cao Ren. I mean, heck no. Reject. I'm not giving you my character.
Remember this slight.
Well, good. I hope you do. You want to take one of my characters, you're going to have to offer a little payment.
Restore harmony.
I cannot.
These two chatterheads have some really weak armies. The only real frustration here is that I had these people on their heels.
Do we have to?
We can probably force them into a relatively untradeable commander. Yeah, we can't get them to trade anything because they don't have anything to trade. Do they have anything I can take from them? No, they just suck. Grief. Guess I could just try and steal their money. How much money can I get out of them? Get quite a bit. Alright, so they gotta pay me 368 every turn for 10 turns.
A reasonable offer.
Alright, that'll get them off my back for a minute. Not the ideal way that I want this to end. But Yuan Shu just put himself in a pretty bad position. He's getting dumped on by Dongmin. And I'm not really sure why he declared war on me. That's more of a desperation move. But that also means that Dongmin's forces are going to be close. And we have to be concerned about that at this point. So let's destroy Yuan Shu, his troops here. Push them back. They can't really do anything to Qin. I think it has walls. I don't think they can immediately assault it. That idiot over there, though, has his whole army and he's having to deal with Dongmen. Look at this. We'll be back when you're not here. Don't mind us. We were just invading because it looked promising. Vile Lord. Yeah, the Assassin. Vigilance. I don't need cover costs for spies. I mean, it's just a waste, so I guess I gotta pay to ignore this. That's also quite annoying. How many times are you gonna come bust up my Jade mine for no, like, effective real infantry? Like, it doesn't... Or, real impact infantry. What am I thinking? Not to force march as soon as I get the opportunity to do so. The only thing that stinks about force march is that I stop replenishing. I'm gonna let this go for... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I don't have that many troops to replenish. Let's just get this direction as quick as I can. We gotta get over here and teach Yuan Shu a lesson, and I might try and just take his settlement off of him. These idiots are gonna come right back at me, though, so I think we need to try and war coordinate
Good tidings.
with Yuan Shu. We need to get his attention. Is that... Did it do it? Okay, hold on. War coordination. Zoom to target. Okay, good. Yeah, he's targeted on this faction capital there. See if we can get him to pay some attention to them. Oops, sorry. Get those guys off my back. I'll go after Yuan Shu. It'd be great if he would coordinate with me, though. I'm not going to hold my breath. That would actually help us unlock these. Peasant band. Oh, come on. Why do I want peasant band? I don't want peasant band. Unlock the... Crap, what are these guys here? G infantry. G infantry would be pretty handy, but we can't, because we don't have the required buildings. Same thing here, I don't have the required building. Let's just take a little bit of extra income from industry up here. It's not going to be huge for me yet, but take it. Got a skill point here for Lady Beyond. Faction-wide discipline. Let's go with this one. She's probably, yeah, she's very dissatisfied because she wants a higher court position. Come on, lady. Give me a dang break.
To avoid unnecessary conflict.
Why do you want access? He wants to go after Dongmen and the Han Empire. I don't want you walking through my lands right now, so you know what? No.
As you wish.
I want those lands over here. You stay away.
Will be stronger.
Okay, he wants to invite Liu Bei finally. I don't know what changed your mind, man. Was that all my work? My credibility actions there? But yes, this is good.
If that is your choice.
The coalition is strengthening. And here we are again at the Jade Mine. Old Yuan Shu hasn't learned his lesson. He's gonna attack my Jade Mine because he's desperate. He was getting his crap whipped by Dongmen, and so he wanted to come down and try and take something easier away because he was losing so bad. He's about to be losing again.
Only feeble wills seek compromise. Marching.
Just gonna go into a standard march. We're gonna get over here and make this guy pay. I took that Jade Mine fair and square, and I just don't need his crap.
The path is clear.
Holy coalition!
Join with us.
You didn't want Hanfu, now you want Hanfu. Alright, whatever, I'm gonna be like the strongest coalition in the game. This is good.
Accept aid before you have to beg.
Okay,
for
you
it.
are just... Someone needs to get this guy psychologically evaluated. Every campaign he's doing this. Every campaign he's doing this. What on the face of China makes him think that I would say, okay, yeah, I'll be a vassal and pay you money to be your vassal? No. Why would I do that? Can this guy come threaten my whole coalition? I don't think so. I mean, this is just absurd. And maybe it's like a character. They're just trying to put him in character, and that's what... Oh, he's trying to ambush me. I'll counter ambush him. I saw you hiding in the woods. Stinky little rat turd. Give you some of your own medicine here. Little ambush? Huh? How's that sound? Alright. Shaiho Yuan and Shaiho Dun. So that's good. They like each other, they're friends. We're all in the same army. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this settlement here. I want the extra building slots so I can unlock some more. Holy mackerel. Now, this guy is like the big coalition builder, and they're not kidding. We're gonna like just coalesce all of China here. Ah! Strategery, folks. Strategery. So Yuan Shu is gonna get a bit of a butt whipping here.
Our cause is righteous. Victory will come to
Oh,
us.
victory is gonna come. Victory is coming. There's no doubt about this. You are right. Alright, let's get our troops aligned the way we want to. I actually kind of hate that all their cavalry is intermixed with these spear units nearby. That's kind of frustrating. But I think all that means is I just need to have infantry units in the right areas. I'm going to take Cao Cao and Shaiho Dun, and then take Shaiho Yuan back here. I want to crush their cavalry quickly. So I'm going to get my Tiger and Leopard cavalry in position to pounce on their cavalry quickly. We don't have a huge amount of infantry. I'm going to need at least one over here to tie down some of that G infantry. We could focus all in one spot. Wreck them up real good, but I think I'm going to just stay spread out. Let's place this back here. I'm going to leave these guys on skirmish. Put them on guard mode. Okay, let's think about the critical attack orders here. I want to smash into their archers immediately. Let's kind of put these guys back up here on the hill. Okay, so we need to be quick with our orders here in order to be effective. Okay, let's... Alright, let's do this. Here we go.
Our men have been discovered.
Misclicks are killing me. Let's get in here and take this guy out. Cavalry cleaned up a bunch of stuff right there real quick, so let's just quickly walk away from that. Mighty knockback. Buff these guys. Alright, got their cavalry engaged. Those swordsmen are going to get dropped.
You will fall again and again.
Oh, I grouped these guys wrong. My bad. Let's get away from that fight. Cavalry. Let's actually swap those targets. Holy crap, man. We're getting owned by those archers there. Tear up another archer unit. Stay engaged there. How is that? How is their saber infantry still alive over there? I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous.
China will revel in your death.
Holy moly!
Crush you for this insult.
This archer militia has just absolutely owned my heavy tiger cavalry.
Look, the enemy.
It's been like absolute destruction. Just gonna have to flee away with that. Let's get into the back of these G infantry. Let's take this cavalry. Let's accept that.
General is engaged in a duel.
Finish him off. How did our Saber militia lose so bad to that stuff? It seems a little bit ridiculous. There's actually some parts of this fight that aren't going near as well as I would like. We've got to get loose and get these archers off our case. These archers are causing us a lot of damage right now. Let's move these guys up.
I can already see you thinking of a poem.
I am surprised you can even think at all.
I like it, Cao Cao. Alright, let's get rid of these archers. They're causing way too much damage.
The enemy warriors are running.
Kill this guy! Let's stay engaged here. Our infantry re-engaged there, that's good. Let's free our cavalry up off of this single archer unit. We'll just mow it down with our own archers. Probably get a little bit of friendly fire there, unfortunately.
Does battle wear you out? Amazing that you can both talk and battle. The enemy unit flees.
How are these archers firing at me? They're getting attacked in the back. Use this buff. That should help him out. Cao Cao's in a pretty tough fight right there, actually. Troops have not done... I should have concentrated my troops. I think that was the mistake here. I didn't concentrate my troops. And then getting spread out like this, I'm just getting outnumbered.
The men have no ammunition.
Honestly, not a terribly ideal engagement for me. Won't duel me, of course. Alright, we're about to take out Shenzhen, and we're not letting Yuan Shu escape this time. Come on, get back on your horse, Cao Cao. I need the speed.
Appears that is all they could stomach.
Let's chase down fleeing units that have significant numbers left. Giant sword guards. Where'd he go? Where did Yuan Shu go? Did we get him? On his horse. Maybe we got him. I can't find him. There's a big old unit of G militia back here that... So I can put some kills on him. Okay. Let's run down here and... Ah, they're off the battlefield, never mind. See if we can take this guy down. Come on, get him. Take him out!
Enemy general fall.
Alright, not our most brilliant work, but it wasn't bad work by any means. Certainly will have put a serious hurt.
It could end no other way.
Character captured, Yuan Shu. He won't be employed because I think he's a faction leader. Don't really leave me with a lot of options here, buddy.
They will serve as a warning.
Been a jack-A and annoying me.
You fight for me now. My influence grows.
We would not be your enemy.
Han Fu wants me to give him food and a wooden dog. Aren't we in the same coalition?
Another time then.
Yeah, maybe another time. Be a little more sensible. Alright, I think that we've put a decent end to this episode. I took way more losses than I needed to in that fight, which I'm a little bit upset about, but it was a very successful battle nonetheless. I'm gonna camp here and see if I can speed the replenishment of my troops, which is unfortunately 6 turns right now. 6 turns.
You can see heaven's design.
Gained a scholar here. Okay, so this is good. We managed some defense. We've built up a coalition. We beat back a couple of enemies. Unfortunately, it didn't gain us much land. We're going to have to go take our Jade mine back. So technically, we lost a piece of territory during this campaign. But I would say that was still significant gains in the sense that I thought Liu Bei was in our coalition. Is he not? He must have left it already. See here where it says allies, and we got Yuan Shu.
A joy to see you.
Allies, Cao Cao. I thought these other people had joined our coalition too. Wouldn't it show under allies? Targeting Yuan Shu. How does it show a coalition? Sort by deal, sort by attitude. Coordination, peace, huh? I thought we had a coalition with him, but the only thing that's showing right now is with Yuan Shu. Luo Yang. Lu Dai went and Lu Di, they went and settled it. Okay. It's an interesting situation we're in. Hey, by the way, too, well, you know, never mind. I think I already announced it at the beginning of the video. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Cao Cao did level up. And we can unlock this Imperious Presence, which decreases cooldown of abilities by 5 seconds. It's nothing huge. We could just try and rush towards this one, which is Nature's Ally. Boy, I'd almost rather be on this top one, though. We need the replenishment right now pretty bad, actually. We definitely need the replenishment. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I will be back with more soon. Again, leave your comments. If you enjoyed it, go click that like button. You know how to subscribe, and click the bell if you want to know when the next episode's up. Thank you so much for watching. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll be back with more soon in the Cao Cao Legendary Campaign.